Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DDStamps.com, and I want to welcome you to my messy stamp room. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm very excited. It's been a couple weeks. It's amazing to me that we're coming up to the end of July, and I feel like July 1st was just here. But as most of you know, I was on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to the Greek Isles, and as you can see, I got a little sun. It was absolutely incredible. I went with my daughter, and we cruised in the Greek Isles, and then we spent 3 days in Rome touring around there. So I want to thank you for supporting me in my business, because that is why I got to go. And I love that. And so anyway, let me know if you can hear me, because I am not really sure at this point. I am live on YouTube, and I know that I am live on YouTube. So hopefully you can hear me there. Hopefully you can hear me on Facebook or on my website, because I was going to make sure that I was at all 3 locations today. I know that I've been doing these in the afternoons on Wednesdays. I don't see anybody on Facebook yet, but maybe somebody will pop in and say they're here. Yep, I'm live. Okay. Anyway, so if you were there, just put a message in, let me know. So what I've got tonight is I'm going to talk about, I just got my paper pumpkin. I'm going to show some products from the big catalog. You can hear we have thunder going on. So we have storms blowing through, so hopefully I won't get booted off. But if I do, I do. And if I don't, that'd be great. And like I said, if you can hear me out there, let me know, because I'm not getting, oh yeah, YouTube can hear me. I'm not convinced that, oh, there we are. Yay! Good, people can hear me. Great, that's awesome. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna pop over there. I've got some new products to show you, because of course it was Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, so we got to see the brand new holiday catalog. Hard to believe we're thinking about Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving. But so I'll show you a couple things that I got. I can only show you the cover of the catalog, but I don't have it with me because another demonstrator in town came by and picked it up and asked if she could take it home and spend the night. It could spend the night at her house, and I said yes. So I can only show you the cover anyway, but it's really cute stuff. And I don't have that stuff to show you tonight. I mean, there's cute stuff I'm showing you, but it's not the cute stuff that's on the cover. So if you have placed an order with me over the last year, you will automatically get one of those mini catalogs in the mail. It's not really many, though I'm going to tell you right now. But I will mail them out to you. And then in like 2 weeks into August, you'll get them. And they go live September 1st. No, September 4th. September something. Anyway, if you do not have a demonstrator and you would want a holiday catalog, send me an email and I will get one out in the mail to you, but I need to have your address. So you can send me an email at diane@DDStamps.com and I can get that out to the mail to you when I get them. Let's see what else. Oh, I know. Stampin' Up! Right now is having the bonus coupon special. It goes to the end of July. We're to the last week of that. So if you place a $50 order, you get a $5 coupon. For every $50 you order, you get a $5 coupon to use in August. Make sure you're using a correct email address, because that's how those coupons come. And I don't know why I'm thinking so hard. Anyway, so if you want to get that coupon. Also, they're doing a bonus for signing up for as a starter kit with it as being a demonstrator. And I will tell you, it's a fabulous deal. You get a lot of product. Can't believe she went out in the rain. Anyway, it's a good deal, and if you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator, now is a great time, because it's a really cool bonus. Maybe I'll pull up the site and go over some of the stuff, because I think I still have brain fog from vacation. So I can't remember I know it's $99, but I don't know how much product you get. The other thing I want people to know is August 1st, if you decide to sign up as a demonstrator, you can place an order with the rest of us demonstrators through the holiday catalog. That goes live to us August 1st. And you could do that as your starter kit. So you could get brand new product for the holidays in your starter kit. And it's a good deal. It's like $155 worth of product for $99 and free shipping. That's a deal. Anyway, if you're interested, text me, or not text me, email me and let me know, and I can answer any questions you have. So enough about that. So let me make sure I'm seeing everybody. I got any questions? I'm probably not going to be able to keep up with everybody, but I will try. Kathy Walton doesn't want to hear the words snow. You know, I got to tell you that we had, I guess the weather has not been good around here. The last couple days it's been nice. It's been summery. But while I was gone, it rained and rained and rained. And everybody was like, they think that it was going to rain for 40 days and 40 nights. I was, of course, in Greece and Rome and on the beaches and in the sunshine. And we'd have had a couple of warm days. But yeah, I don't really want it to snow yet either. I feel like winter just happened. So I get where you're coming from, Kathy. So, okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I will check to see if anybody's over on, oh yeah, I've got people over on, oh good, people are on my website too. Cool. Okay, so, oh good, Janet, you can hear me on my website. Great, I'm gonna pop over to my demonstration table and get this show on the road here. So hopefully everything will work. It looks like it's going to. Let me shut the door here because now it's really starting to pour rain. Okay, so I don't really know where to start. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. So I came home from my trip to this beautiful card here from a customer of mine that lives just 60 miles down the road, and I just wanted to share it with you because she did such a beautiful job. And you can see where she colored with her markers and did the, it's like Old Olive, Daffodil Delight, but such a pretty card. I wanted to share that with you. I've got some other cards too. And then look at how she did the inside. I have to read what she said, but it was just a thank you to me. I loved this with the border of cardstock. And what's kind of fun about this is not that I would do that, but I actually could pull this off and put my own piece in there and recycle that card. But I'm just gonna put it up on my shelf and look at it. So thank you very much for that. Leanne, I love that. I've got, okay, so Paper Pumpkin came, I don't know, I think it came while I was gone. I want to show you what they did this month for Paper Pumpkin, and I actually pulled out the in case I do want to make a card. I might make a card. So this month's Paper Pumpkin actually uses its inspiration from 3 different bundles from the big catalog. So this is the, I don't know if it's going to tell me. Put it out here. Anyway, I thought this was a really cute Paper Pumpkin. And for those of you who get Paper Pumpkin today, you can actually get refills for this particular kit. I love the kit myself. Just looking to see if it actually tells you what the... Anyway, this is the the ships, and then... Anyway, not being very good about it. And then it gives you some more inspiration. The Come Sail Away Suite. So that's what coordinates with this one. And the Garden Lane Suite, which is this one here. And then the Woven Thread Suite, which is this one here. So it's kind of fun. Gives you some other ideas of things to do with the stamps that you get in that kit. And I don't know what I did with the stamps. Over there. But I loved some of these a lot. Like, I love this Happy Birthday. Let's see that. See it there. I just like that font. You're the best. I love this. You've been on my mind. Anyway, I like the stamp set. It's kind of fun. And then it came with a pretty peacock little stamp and ink spot, but I always tuck those away for something special, and then I pull out my big one. I'm actually going to pull all this out so you can see what comes in this kit. You haven't got Paper Pumpkin. Kind of fun. I like it because it's a kit that comes to my door that I don't have to think about. So these are adhesive dots. So you just pull these off and they're double stick adhesive dots. It comes with the mini dimensionals. I love these. These are dimensional, they're circles, and they're for the wheel. And then look at these sequins. You can see I didn't have any. These are beautiful. It's like it's mint background and it's peacock. Those are pretty. Some Designer Series papers. These are die cuts that pop off. And then I think you get enough to make 3 of, you get envelopes. So you get enough to make 3, 6, 9, 3 of each card. And then these are the bases. So these are kind of cool. They're printed bases with the So Saffron, but you get a texture print down there. And then more die cuts. This base. I like this one. I like this one too. I really like this one. Not pinstripe, but you know, more die cuts. And then look at this one. It actually has texture. It's see that very well? Anyway, it's got dot texture. And then of course, these are the wheels, the steering wheel for the ship, and these are what you use the circle dot, these circle dimensionals for. So they fit right on there. Awesome. And then a bunch of tags, stamp. So I'm going to put a card together quickly because I can. And, oh, I did want to show you all these envelopes. Because if you look at these envelopes, look at them. Insides are printed. So pretty. This is a different print. Oh, perfect. And this one, those are really pretty. I like the envelopes in that kit. Awesome. I'm going to actually do I'm going to do one of these with the nautical theme one here. And of course, each kit comes with all the supplies you need, and it gives you some nice little directions on the inside here, some quick pictures. Who doesn't like quick pictures of how you need to put these cards together? And then sometimes you just do what you need to do. So I need a wheel, a ship. So, ship. Look how cool that is. Clouds. This circle goes on there. Let me see if the circle. I don't think. No, I am. I like to look at the picture. Looks like this goes on there. Okay, so once you've got your pieces, I'm going to move all this out of my way because those are going to be for the other cards. I'm going to use some of the sequins. So I'm going to start, because I really want to see how this works. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the tape off the ring and then lay this on there. Oh, that was not smart. We'll do that way. I forgot to pull the plastic out from the middle of that. Ah! So don't do what I did. I thought I was being so wise, but I think I'm going to be okay. I'm still going to be able to use this. See, I'm telling you, I just talked to my daughter. She lives in Chicago, and she's the one that went with me on my trip. And I talked to her today and said, "How do you feel?" She's like, "I feel fine. Why?" Since we've been home, and we've been home, well, I got home late Friday, well, almost a week. I just have this brain fog. There, I got it fixed. So don't worry. Should have done that first. Okay. Anyway, I have this brain fog. And, you know, I've heard of people having jet lag and all that, but this is just kind of crazy. I don't remember this before. Okay, I'm going to grab an adhesive, because although we get dots, sometimes it's just easier for me to use adhesive. So I'm going to do my clouds. And this is probably going to go here. See, this has a little stitch to it. It's pretty cool. So that's going to go on. And I suppose I could put these out with dimensionals, but I don't like to put too many layers of dimensionals because then it's hard for it to go through the mail. So as long as we're going to, oh look, this has a little piece here. So as long as we're going to dimensionals on the there you go. Let that ship on here. I really am just kind of trying to follow this. And then I'm going to add my wheel. And this piece of blue is going on there. But first I need to stamp, and I'm going to use that happy birthday stamp because I think it's so cute. The peacock. See, this is what happens. Then I'm like, just a minute ago, this was here. Happy birthday. Stamp on there. Pick it up in peacock. I'm going to use this. I like the photopolymer because you can see right through and kind of line it up exactly where you want it. And these cute little frames have that little gold around the edges. This is ready to go on, and I'm actually going to put this on with dimensionals. Use these little mini dimensionals, which are really cool. One of the cool things we have coming out in the holiday catalog is black dimensionals. So it's double-sided adhesive, and the foam inside is black, which is going to be perfect for Halloween treats and boxes. Black. You should see the big black cloud that's hanging over the top of my house right now. And I'm just going to add this on to the dimensional. And actually, they did take some of linen thread. I'm sure, I don't know if you know this, but all of our directions for paper pumpkin have this great little ruler along the bottom here. And so when it says you need to tie 15 inches of twine into a bow, you can just go ahead and go 9, 6 is 15. Cut that. This seems like a lot. Just tying it in a bow. Big bow. This is just going to kind of get put on there, but I think this is where I might use one of these. Let's get on the boat here. Add that on there, and then I'm going to take this. This under the needs to be a little bit different then. Anyway, so I love paper pumpkin because it's quick and it's easy and everything comes in the kit. And oh, we need to put some of these on there. Can't forget these. These are great because they already have these in them. So I'm just going to take one and add it there. Here. For some reason, I always feel the need that I need to use things in threes. So 3 sequins makes for a really quick, easy, cute card. This is a great kit because this is definitely masculine. It can go for anybody, but it's definitely masculine. So paper pumpkin, if you haven't already done it, you might want to look into it. It's kind of fun. Now, this next month in August, they have a paper pumpkin kit. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way because I'm going to do embossing. They have a paper pumpkin kit that is some kind of a, it's some kind of a 3D item. Oh, that must have come from it. It must have come in the kit. Anyway, it's not going to be a card kit in August. It's not going to be a card kit. So what Stampin' Up! Is doing on August 1st, they're releasing a card kit that coordinates with the paper pumpkin for August so that those people that like to do cards will have the supplies to do that. The card bases, and they're really pretty. I don't have one because it's not available until August 1st, but just another option. Watch my email because I'll send out a little information about that. So one of the things I wanted to show you tonight was this new black embossing powder called Shimmer Black. I used it over the weekend. I'm getting my tutorial ready for August. And I used the black embossing powder for the tutorial. And I was pleasantly surprised how bold it is. How bold the black came out. So I'm just going to quick show you because I just think it's so cool and I think it's going to be very popular. And I'm going to use the silhouette scene. So this is the scene, the set that I'm using for August's tutorial. So I used all these stamps in here. And I'm just using this little person who looks like they're looking through binoculars. To talk off that stamp. You see, I didn't even put the. I just opened the stamps and I haven't even put the stickers on. Okay, so I'm going to use the Versamark, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink up this stamp and make sure. And I just cut it oval. I haven't cut here, so I'm going to stamp it down, and then I'm going to take the black glitter embossing powder. I'll put that on top of that. You see that? Oh my gosh, the sparkle is just—I was just amazed by the sparkle. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that back in there. Now, normally, if I was doing this without people watching me, I would have a scrap piece of paper down. So once I've got that stamped, what I was so impressed with is I'm using Versamark, but it's really bold. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up so you can see how it changes, hopefully. I don't burn my hands. Some people do their embossing from the bottom. I don't know, I've always done it from the top. And as long as I keep it moving, I haven't burned myself. There we go. Anyway, one of the things I was so impressed with is that black powder, that image stays solid black. And if you can see it, it's got glitter in it. So it's got a nice shimmer. But I was really impressed. In the past, with some of our black embossing powders, years ago, I would use a black ink and then put the black powder on. If I used Versamark, it just I didn't get such a nice, bold image. I wish you guys could actually see that better. But it's really shimmery, it's really pretty. I've done some really fun stuff with that stamp set for next month. And I'm using the dies too, because there's a die set that comes with it. So I'm going to go and see if there's any questions, if I missed anything, and I'm going to come back and show you some of the swaps that I got and some of the products that I got from the holiday catalog. So let me come back on screen. And if you have a question, now's a good time to ask it, because I can actually see what's going on here. I don't see any questions. I'm not really sure about that particular. Oh, here we go. September 4th. Okay, so you can order out of the catalog September 4th as a customer. Thank you very much. Cynthia says, the more I see, the easier. Oh, that was 4 weeks ago. Never mind. It doesn't look like anybody has any questions. Or am I just not? That's fine. I'm all good with no questions. Somebody did ask me a question, though. Oh, somebody asked me. Good, this is a good question I can tell you the answer to. So somebody asked me, am I still alive? Yeah. How they could find images or ideas for old stamp sets. And so what I would recommend that you do, let me pull up my computer screen, because this is something I do quite often. So you'll just want to go to Google. And once you're at Google, you can just search something. So I'm going to search Stampin' Up. Oh, look at Springtime Stroll, because I got it sitting here. Springtime Stroll, and hit search. And once you get there, is this showing? Yeah. Once you get there, if you look here under images for Stampin' Up! Christmas Stroll, or images up here, or Springtime Stroll, it will just pop up things from all over the images from all over the internet that people have made using that stamp set. So that is just the easiest way that I have found to get oh, could you not hear me? Oh, maybe my speaker's not working. Sorry. I hope you can hear me now. Okay. Anyway, that's an easy way to get images. I mean, you can find all kinds of stuff on the internet. So just put in the name. I always put Stampin' Up! And put in the name of the stamp set. And it doesn't matter if it was, you know, produced yesterday or if it was produced 25 years ago. If it's on the internet and they have tagged it with that, it's going to show up. So that's just a fun way to get other ideas for your stamps. So Kathy, I hope that answers your question. I actually will send you an email because I'm not sure if you are on tonight, if you're listening tonight, or if you are just sent me an email. Okay. I'm kind of worried about Facebook because I'm not sure that people are actually on there, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to go back over. I'm going to show you some swaps that I got. So we swap as demonstrators with each other. It's very fun. And then I'll show you some of this, just a few of the products from the holiday catalog. So swapping, look at this cow card. It is so cute. This was made by Jody. So she used the wood background. It's a cute card. Some of these cards will probably show up on my website here over the next few weeks. This one's beautiful. The magnolia with the textured background in the background. I love that. This one was made by Lori. This is a cute one here. Nice masculine card. I love the sloth. Now, so I'm looking at the sloth and I'm thinking, look at that coloring combination. It's just gorgeous. And I love this paper. So that's a card. This is a nice one. Here's the silhouette background and the designer series paper that comes with it. I just think those are some really bold colors. The peacock. Now this one I thought is very interesting. This is the foil paper and it's really foily. This was from Kay, and then she used the peacock stamp. But look how shiny and bright that is. Pretty. Lots of metallic. Beautiful. This is a beautiful card. Doesn't have a name on it. Very pretty. Love it. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of bird cards because people are really into these birds, and I am too. I love this set. So they used the framelits and layered them. You can see the stitching on there. It's just really simple. A couple strips of designer series paper. They used a textured background to make your cardstock look like have a little texture to it, and then of course blends to color. And that was from Margaret. This one's cool. This one has a window in it. This one was from Catherine. So on this one, she actually cut out the shape and then stamped so that the image was inside there. I just think that is really pretty. And I love the paper. Okay, now this one, look at this one. You can't probably see, you probably can't see this, but these are textured. So they're cut out with the rectangular framelits and then textured and then watercolored. Beautiful. Okay. And did this one. And then this cute little embellishment here with, oh, it's just, I love this card. I just think this one needs a frame and needs to be hung up in my house. Okay, just got a couple more. The magnolia. Really simple, actually. It's just a white card base with a couple strips of black cardstock and then the magnolia that's up on dimensionals. Just a little bit of color with those blends. This ribbon. Really simple, but it's really beautiful. Okay, this was made from a German Demonstrator, and I just loved it. She used that tin ceiling embossing folder. I just went and visited my friend this morning. His whole house has got these beautiful ceilings in it. Need to make her card that matches her house. She just redid her whole house. It's beautiful. So anyway, this particular stamp is actually this big between my fingers there. And what she did is she laid down a template and then she stamped in a circle. So it's really, the stamp is that big. So you can see how it's there. Anyway, I stamped it in a circle and then went and colored it. I just think it's beautiful, but I cannot imagine making 26 of these. So I thank you. Now this next card, I have actually seen these cards before. This is the Never Ending card, I believe it's called. And I have never made one, but I might try it because it's kind of fun. But I love this mosaic paper, but this is one of those cards that is absolutely, so you open it up and you have what a card. And you open this up. I mean, it just keeps going. So there's the front. Here's the inside. These open up. They open up. Anyway, you can see you get stuck playing with that one a lot. Okay, so I'm going to run through some product that we got just so you can see these little copper stars. They're adorable. They have adhesive on them. Lots of copper, gold, and silver. In fact, we're getting inks out of copper, gold, and silver, which is kind of cool. An embossing folder, which is new. This is one of the stamp sets that we received with the Cardinal, and there's a whole suite with coral, garden green, and real red. Really beautiful Christmas stuff. This was one of my favorites. Was this tree stamp with a tree punch. I haven't opened it yet, but I will. Go camping hopefully this weekend, so maybe I'll be able to stamp a little bit. And then this was another one, an ornament set, the Christmas Gleaming, and it's a bundle, and it comes with two, not one, but two ornament punches. And then there's also another ornament stamp set that coordinates with it. So I love that. And then the last thing that we got was our Make and Takes. And you remember a couple months ago, Stampin' Up! Did a medley of products, and so they're doing that again. So this is the stamp set, Most Wonderful Christmas, or Most Wonderful Time. So this is like a two-step stamp, presents and then bows. And then you can do the tree with the paintings on it. And it does have, I haven't even used this. It does come with a die. So this all comes in a kit. It's one big kit with all of this product in it. And hopefully I've got it all here. Like I said, I kind of came in and my room's a mess, but there it is. So the tree label, the presents, and then a couple of, like an angel and a star. So that's kind of fun to have that. Oh, I'm going to have a mess. And then the rest of the products that come in this here, and tinsel ribbon, which is really pretty. These papers that are absolutely to die for. I'll just pull up my scraps. You get these backgrounds. These are just to make cards with, backgrounds. Gold stars. That. Oh, beautiful. But it's all got gold foil throughout it, and then backs are plain. They can be used for Christmas or for other holidays. But we don't think that. Beautiful. This is a big kit. This has a lot. And then you get all these dies. You get sheets of die cuts, sticker die cuts, those deer, to make all kinds of cards. Now there aren't any cards ideas with this medley, so this is like for the stampers that just want to get creative on their own but want all the products to coordinate. This would be the way to go with that. And let me show you the cards that we made because they're kind of cute but very simple. So this is just a little 3x3 note card. We added a little vellum to it. There's the stars. So this is the designer paper. These are the die cuts. Really cute. And there's this one that we actually added the tinsel onto the trees. So they're up on dimensionals, but I wrapped the tinsel around them and then put them up there. Cute. And then the last one, this is I think was my favorite one. And it is those deer. A little bit of tinsel and some stars, but it's just kind of pretty. That paper just sets it all out. Very Christmassy. So that kit's very Christmassy. Like I said, there'll be more. I'll be showing more as time goes on here, but let's not get too carried away thinking about Christmas when it's just July and I feel like summer just got here. So I'm going to quick go around and see if I have any. Oh, Jill says that's a never-ending card. I love it. I made one some time ago. A lot of fun. That one is beautiful. I think I still have mine. I'll have to go look. So I'm going to attempt to make a never-ending card because I think it's kind of cute. Voice goes in and out. I don't know what's wrong with my speaker. I think I'm going to have to figure something out. I also have the air conditioning on here, so that might make a difference. Sorry about that. Hi, Pat. If anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask. I believe I went around. Sound on Facebook and YouTube is awful. But my website is good. So if you can't hear me on Facebook or YouTube, go to DDStamps.com. I guess it sounds better over there. I wonder what the issue is. That's weird. I'm looking to see on my, it says my stream is okay, which is not great. Okay, so anyway, if you are out there, fill out the door prize slip. I got a stamps that I want to give away. So there should be a link in YouTube in the comment or down in the description. There should be a Facebook button. There should be a button on my website. There should be a link. Go ahead and pop that on there. I will tell you that this month, my tutorial is, I have to look it up now. I think it's, yeah, the Good Morning Magnolia is a tutorial for this month. I love that stamp set. So anybody that places an order for me gets the tutorial. Anybody that places a $50 or more order for me gets the tutorial plus a packet of goodies to make the products that are in the tutorial. And you'll also get a bonus coupon for $5 off. So now I'm looking at here and I'm getting a thing that says Google Hangouts is going away August 1st. Time for me to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up my door prize form. People are getting it filled out, which is good. And what happens with the door prize form is everybody pops in their information and it goes into a spreadsheet. I pick a number before we get started. I pick the number 21. Usually just put it on a Post-it note, attach it to my computer so I don't forget. The winner of the door prize will get either Springtime Stroll or hand delivered. Either one of those stamp sets. That's up to you. Just let me know. So you can let me know by emailing me at diane@DDStamps.com when I announce your name if you're the winner. I am going to pop around and see if there's any more questions. Now would be the time to ask them. Well, it doesn't look like anybody has any questions. So far, so good. Oh, so the sound's only bad when I'm at the table. You know, I think the problem is I'm probably too far away from my speaker. And I will have to figure something out. I'll figure out how to move it. And it's probably also because the air conditioner is going. So that's when I'm back over there away from the speaker. Anyway, so the winner of the door prize is Mary Sue Kepley. Mary Sue Kepley. So Mary Sue, if you just want to go ahead and send me your mailing address and which stamps that you would like, either hand delivered or Springtime Stroll, I am going to call it a night because, like I said, there's another storm rolling in. So if you don't have any more questions, I'll stick around for just a 30 seconds or so, see if anybody has any more questions. Other than that, I'm going to say goodnight, and I hope that you learned something. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Marie just got here. So you can watch this afterwards. It will be live on my, not live, it'll be a replay on my Facebook, YouTube, and my website. And I sent out an email telling people that when I was going to be here. I know I got things started late. I got things sent out late tonight. But I didn't want to not do this. I wanted to show up. So I will be around this whole week. I'll be around next week. I'll do another live event next week, and that will just depend. It'll either be at 2 or it'll be at 7, like tonight, Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So watch for an email. If you have no further questions, I hope everybody has a great night. Take care. And let me scope it out here one more time on. Looks like we're good. Everything's refreshed. Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming. Next week I'll be better planned and have some fun. I might do one of those never-ending cards next week if I find the time and it's not too difficult for me to explain to people. Oh, Joe said, how do we get the drawing list? There should be a link on YouTube down in the like in the description of the video. If you're on Facebook, there's a button that says door prize. It's orange. And if you're on my website, there should be a link up above that says door prize drawing. That's how you get on there. So thank you, lady, or everybody, and I hope that you have a great night. Remember, I told you that if you don't have a demonstrator and you want a holiday catalog, send me an email and I'll get one out to you. If you do have a demonstrator, contact them. I really would appreciate that. And if you've ordered from me over the last year, you will definitely get one coming up in probably, well, you'll get one like 2 weeks into August. 2 to 3 weeks into August. So anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great night. Bye.